So my name is Wakabayashi. I'm the executive director of Emerge Pennsylvania, which is an organization that recruits and trains women to run for office. So, yeah, as you can imagine, I've been a little busy lately. But I was in Harrisburg a couple weeks ago for the Pennsylvania Democratic State Committee meeting, and I was chatting with a reporter friend of mine, a guy that in his classic cynical reporter way said that he would believe that the resistance was a thing when he saw his state senator, somebody chaining themselves to his state senator's house pet. That's his state senator. But I think, lost my train of thought. But I told him that if he really wanted to know that the resistance was real, he could just take a look at my email, which has not gone below about 100 emails in my inbox since Election Day, no matter what I do, and see that the anger is real, that the passion is real, that there's women are fired up, and for good reason, because this is what our congressional delegation looks like in Pennsylvania. Very little diversity. In Pennsylvania, we have never elected a woman governor. We have never elected a woman to the U.S. Senate. Our state legislature is 14% women in the state Senate, 18% women in the state House. It is absolutely ridiculous. But the thing is when women run for office, they win at the same rates as men. So I don't know if you guys saw that episode of Modern Family where Claire ran for town council. Basically what happened was she got real pissed because there wasn't a stop sign in her neighborhood, and she wanted a stop sign, so she went to town council, and the guy wouldn't do it for her, so she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna run for town council. This is the story of every woman elected official that you will ever talk to. Women run to do something, and men run to be something. So I woke up I went to bed the night of the election, and I was pretty torn up, and I think a lot of us were. And I woke up the next morning sort of not knowing what I was going to face. I didn't know how this was going to affect women in office. I didn't know how this was going to affect my job. I mean, I think we can say that watching the Hermione Granger of this election be taken down by like a male version of Bellatrix Lestrange was going to be pretty bad for women wanting to run for office, but actually the exact opposite happened. Women needed something to do, and the thing that they needed to do was run for office. So Emerge saw an increase in applications across our nationwide. We're a national organization. In Pennsylvania, we had 100 applications. Last year, we had 35. We saw huge increases in women wanting to run for office. And then when the Women's March happened, you know, you had so many women out in the streets that were woken up to political activism. Women who have not been out doing political things before. Women like my mom and my sister, whose the extent of their political activism was my sister was stealing Trump signs. My mom wore white to vote on Election Day. But here they are at the San Diego Women's March. My mom's joined an invisible group. My sister reads the news now. This is changing the way women do. And shameless plug for Emerge. This is Carolyn Committed. While all this was going on, Carolyn was in the middle of a recount. She won her race by 25 votes. Is the first Emerge woman in the state legislature. Don't ever tell me your vote doesn't count. 25 votes. So a lot of the women out at the Women's March were looking for their next steps, and they found them in running for office. They found that they were with a group of women who were also upset and also pissed off and also angry and also frustrated. And they went to work and they did stuff like Start Tuesdays with Toomey. And they started indivisible groups, and they got out and they got into their communities and they got active. And this has always happened. Women started Black Lives Matter. Women have been the backbone of progressive organizations for years and years and years, and now they are coming out of the shadows, and they are getting involved, and they are getting invested in their communities. So I was so heartbroken watching my hero lose, but I get to wake up every day now and train this group of women, this is our 2017 cohort, on how to deal with anything any campaign ever sends at them. So women have the ambition now, they have the drive, and every time this administration does something shitty, More women want to run for office. Trump is single-handedly closing the ambition gap in politics for women. So the first woman president is out there. She is marching right now. She is protesting. She's at a town hall. So let's find her. Thank you.